So I think there's a couple of things, right? Because I think there's companies that are kind of thinking about, do we need an evangelist, right? What is sort of the criteria that, there needs to be somebody evangelizing for the product. And I think a big indicator is if you're doing something really new, really innovative, where there's not a lot of competition, right? If it's not a crowded space, there's going to be a lot of people that are maybe skeptical, right? And so that's a really good reason to have, maybe a part-time or full-time evangelist, right? I think another thing is if you're getting a good amount of inbound leads, but there's just a real lack of how to use your product. Why is your product important? Why should I care about these things? And that's really what we saw at Humantic, was a lot of people were getting sort of shiny object syndrome of like, this looks really cool. I'd love to have this in my tech stack, but why do I care? And what should I do with it? The analogy that I like to make a lot is like, we give people these insights into people's personalities, so that they can sell to the person and not the persona, right? And so a lot of times people get this information in their hands and they really just don't know what to do with it. So there's a lot of education that needs to happen around, when selling to these different types of people, in these different business and use cases and applications. What can we, how can I actually use this where it matters for me in my role?